Hello Twin Flames, this is Victoria here, and today I've decided to do a DM reading. So we're going to take a look at Divine Masculine Collective energy in 5D, in 3D, and what are the next steps for the connection. Get a little advice there, and also at the end I'm going to pull a few messages from Divine Masculine to Divine Feminine from the Oracle deck messages from Sophia Charles. Alright, let's get started. I keep using the Dream Keeper's Tarot this week, so first of all we're going to take a look at the 5D, at the energy of the masculines in the 5D. What's going on right now? Then the 3D life. What are they facing? What are they wishing for? Any insights on the journey? Thank you. And advice for the connection at this time. Thank you. All right. And please mind that this is general reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And if it does, of course, comment, subscribe, share. Let me know what you think. And like. Alright, so the bottom of the deck here, we've got King of Swords. So that's the general underlying energy for Divine Masculines. It's actually a good one, and I love it in this deck. Look at this picture. Look at it, he's got several hands and four arms, and he's doing different things with it. So it's kind of like this very blunt multitasking image, but notice that he's it's also like a juxtaposition of something more physical, more masculine, sword represented by the sword in this case, and a more feminine energy with that creative writing, with possibly, inventing something or like writing a poem or something like that. So it's the master of different gifts, basically. Okay, let's pull some clarifiers for 3D, for 5D, I'm sorry, first. 5D energy for Divine Masculines. Masculines, so definitely I'm hearing they are mastering some new skill right now. That's what that was about. And although King of Swords is usually about it being the master already, that's them getting there. Like, it's not a completely new skill, but they are mastering it and going to the new level, to the next level. Please clarify the 3D energy. All right, thank you. Please clarify the connection advice. Thank you. Okay, and here at the bottom of the deck, Wands in reverse. Yeah, so definitely I'm getting the mastering the skill in 3D, not in 5D. So it's not about spiritual growth right now. It's about their everyday life, about learning something new. It could be connected, most possibly about communication and like some scientific knowledge, whatever resonates for you in this case. But something they feel that they need in their everyday life right now. So, ladies and gentlemen, masculine energy in 5D, what's going on? We've got Two of Swords and the Fates, which is the Wheel of Fortune, clarified by Four of Swords. So you see again swords, and again we see the confirmation that Divine Masculine is about thoughts right now. And although this is 5D, we're still seeing how much his mind and what's going on in the physical is impacting the 5D reality and his energy. So basically, what I'm getting here is, in the Fates is a Wheel of Fortune, right? Right now, there's a problem they don't have a solution for, and in the 5D energy, they feel stuck. They don't feel like they can move forward comfortably where they are. Like they have to make a decision. They're at the crossroads. So their energy like has all that stress built up in it, which is why they're either already going into meditation or taking some rest, taking time for themselves, maybe even going somewhere to be by themselves, to have the time, or it's the advice, if anything. For 3D, we've got Nine of Cups, the Fool, and clarified by the Tower. Look at that. Yes. So something either has happened or is happening to them, that maybe it's the decision that they did make, maybe it's the whole situation, the Tower got them into that crossroads situation. But regardless of how they gotten into that, it's actually showing them new opportunities and new potential. And they're seeing new horizons with you as well. So I'm getting the message that for a lot of you, they thought that they figured everything out with this connection. They thought that they know you, they know them, they know what's going on between you very well. And now, suddenly after the Tower, they're seeing this completely new cycle, completely new level of happiness I'm getting with Nine of Cups here. And they realize that you are even more the wish fulfillment that they thought. Like that it was a bit more straightforward, kind of like, yes, you are that nice partner, very attractive in the, like physically, with this great vibe that they like so much, but there's a lot more to that than that, and they're seeing it now. And for the connection energy, we've got Page of Swords clarified by Ace of Wands, and again Swords. It's a very interesting card. So the girl with the sword is actually in the nature and she's listening carefully. So I'm getting with this that it's not a time of action, it's time of going within to analyze thoughts and feelings right now. Yeah, and this is the advice energy for the connection, right? So connect with your creative self, and we already spoke about if this is more about the sexual energy for you, if you're feeling a strong pull towards a person, you can transform it into creative energy. But bottom line, use the kind of safe space. If you need to get away to get into the safe space, use it so you don't have any stress about taking specific action in the physical, but you can actually have this luxury of doing a little bit of inner work to analyze what's next, what's the next step, because you are energetically, both twins are feeling like they're in this kind of like not very stable ground. So you see she's actually in the middle of a pond or lake or river or whatever on this little piece of land, barely having enough space to stand. And it's not very clear where to walk or to jump next. So in order to avoid having that distress and discomfort, you're asked to go within, to do inner work, to go for the prayer, to think about anything creative you can do at this time to help you kind of unlock from that feeling of stuckness. Okay. Let's pull some messages to finish off. This is supposed to be a quick reading, so today, thank you. Today, really quick energy check. But you saw there were major arcana both in 3D and 5D reality for divine masculines. So there's definitely like the overall energy of the journey and the universe are impacting what's going on. And the process, I'm getting the process of enlightenment of divine masculines. Excuse me. So, we've got, I really do want us to work out. I'm scared you don't love me as much as I love you. Oh. to me it speaks of that Nine of Cups energy. I have trust issues. Don't we all? But yeah, when you're seeing this cards, of course, for you, I mean divine feminines, this is a sign to, as part of that analysis that you're doing, to see where you have trust issues. And it's actually very symbolic of that, because really, look at that. She doesn't have anywhere to jump or to take the next step, but next step is necessary, right? So even like she needs to trust that if she doesn't have the land, that she can at least either walk through the water or swim, and it's gonna be safe. Have that trust. I'm so sorry I hurt you. Please forgive me. Whatever your recent interaction was, there was something that either you told them that you didn't feel right about, that they hurt you somehow, or you didn't, but they felt in the energy, because you guys are so connected. They felt that that pain that you were experiencing. And of course, it wasn't necessarily them, and you shouldn't have taken it personally. It's part of the journey, part of the learning process for the both of you. It's vital. Remember that at every moment in time, in every lesson situation, as I call them, that you're facing together. But still, we're people, right? And we still both feel bad when we can see and feel so vividly that we are causing some pain for the other person. So that's that. Ultimately, it's caused both of you to see the situation differently and to learn something new about yourself and about how people are in general, and why they're thinking that way, or they're taking those kinds of decisions as opposed to something else. Usually about using their mind and rationale as opposed to using their inner discernment. Okay, and yeah, actually the bottom of the deck was please can we start over. So I'm getting it for some of you who had either, I don't know, haven't been in communication for a while, or something went down, you actually stopped communicating with your person. That's the underlying energy, that's in their heart and mind. They would really like to have another goal with you. Okay, thanks very much guys, it was great being here, and I'll see you again very, very soon.